indicted Torrance Hatch, otherwise known as Lil Boosie, on first-degree murder charges. Lil Boosie was indicted in the October 21st shooting death of Terry Boyd. Boosie and a girlfriend, along with a former Dixon Institute guard and inmate, were also indicted on drug charges. Michael Louding and Adrian Pittman are also indicted on first-degree charges for Boyd's murder.
Put you in the business with the brown rooms. I wish we would have never went out to that club. On the road.
They judge me on Boosie badass and not Torrance Hatch.
Get on my grind. Got a lot of kids at home. Gotta get it on.
For Torrance Hatch, better known to fans as Little Boosie, the music has not stopped. It's simply been faded for now.
There was graphic testimony today in the Marlo Mike Louding trial.
He is the man accused of killing Terry Boyd back in October of 2009. Louding was 16 at the time. WAFB's Jim Shannon has the latest from District Court.
How many times did you shoot him, Marlo Mike? About 3 or 4. Howard, who gave you money? Marlo Mike. Boosie. Howard, how much? Marlo Mike, $2,800.
Also, in the Lil Boosie saga, accused triggerman Marlo Mike Louding took the witness stand today. Both sides spent the day grilling Louding about a series of police interrogations recorded in the days following the 2009 shooting of Terry Boyd.
Good evening, everyone. Andre Morrow, 9 News. You're looking at live pictures outside District Courthouse in Baton Rouge, where the jury has returned a not guilty verdict in the murder trial of Torrance Hatch, Lil Boosie. A jury of 9 women and 3 men took about an hour to come to this decision, not guilty for Boosie, who is on trial accused of hiring a hitman to kill Terry Boyd back in 2009. The verdict, though, not guilty.
Family, imagine growing up in the hood. You a kid, you ain't got nothing but heart. The neighborhood dope boy put you under his wing, but because you misled, you down the path where it's no return. Oh yeah, not to mention, you're only 15 years old. Yeah, by the time you turn 16, in the span of 13 months, authorities claim you behind 6 bodies. And when you do decide to speak your truth, what some say snitch, but honestly, you never made a decision as an adult. But because of threats and so-called street code, you recant your statement and serve the rest of your life behind a cage. Michael Loudon, a.k.a. Marlo Mike.
Shout out to Marlo Mike.
Born 1995, Marlo Mike, now 27 years old, had a reputation that carried him life in prison before he could legally buy cigarettes, let alone alcohol. Not to mention, he's in one of the worst prisons on earth, in Death Row, Angola. And oh yeah, he was the alleged hitman for Boosie, or Hit Kid. It's crazy. Dropping out of school in middle school for having a strap on the premises, not to mention having a similar photo to Boosie on his stomach with an AK. Marlo Mike had a picture of an AK on his stomach with the title, Yo Boosie, who next? Boosie have a similar tattoo with the AK, the title, Boss Man. Now, before we get into this one, remember family, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And we're going to jump right to it. Marlo Mike's nickname came from the warrior Marlo Stanfield, who was famously known for putting hits on people on his block and eluding the police. But all that fast living and being under the influence would soon come to an end. Marlo Mike was first accused publicly in a hit in 2008 in the demise of Terry Boyd. But before we get into that, we have to go back to 2005. Boosie became Marlo legal guardian. With all Boosie's success, up and coming in BR, unfortunately, this was more common than we think. Marlo was Boosie's alleged hitman, but Boosie looked at Marlo as his son eventually. So before we continue to discuss Marlo, let's briefly discuss Boosie. Born Torrance Ivy Hatch, a.k.a. Boosie, was born in BR. Born on November 14, 1982, Boosie began rapping in the 1990s, eventually doing a solo career in the 2000s, releasing his solo album, The Youngest in the Camp. After leaving that record label the following year, he signed with the late great Pimp C and Trill Entertainment. They had notable signees like Webby, Boosie, and Lil Fat. Releasing his second studio album, For My Thugs, in 2002, having 6 solo albums so far and 7 collaborative projects and over 40 mixtapes. Now with all this success coming for Boosie, this where Marlo Mike come in the picture. A young kid looking up to the neighborhood hero. And as long as his mentor Boosie kept feeding him, Boosie was soon to see that Marlo was willing to do any and everything to make sure Boosie felt like he was his son. Fast forward to 2005, Marlo was only 14 years old, and he too young to really make decisions for himself. But from basically broke and not having nothing to actually being under the wing of the hottest artists coming out of BR to not having nothing was a dream to Marlo. But the dream would start to crumble, leading to reality when Boosie would get into his own legal troubles in 2008.
The weed and the gun charge. The gun was legal in my name, but I had the weed, so it wasn't legal.
After being incarcerated for what Boosie just stated, which we later were going to discuss, Boosie would face some more serious charges with a co-defendant that go by the name of Marlo Mike. Boosie was arrested in October 2008 as he was caught by the police driving in court with controlled substance at the time, Tree, despite Tree being recreational almost everywhere 10 years later. But also, they found a weapon under his seat, which was a Glock. Now, that ended up being registered to his name, as you guys just saw in the clip before, but unfortunately, he had some controlled substance, and having a permit with anything, you get automatically a transporting charge, and they take your gun license, and of course, that's a felony crime. Boosie pled guilty to his third offense, which was possession of controlled substance. On September 22nd, 2009, he was sentenced to 2 years in prison. A judge that go by the name of Chip Monroe doubled his sentence on November 9th after the judge realized Boosie violated his parole while awaiting sentencing, going to more shows, picking up more bags.
Local HD News.